Haven't you just played Metroid? Do
Yeah.
some Zelda so you don't burn out. Oh, there's so many items everywhere, dude. It's like a city of items. Items.
Man, I got a huge sudden hankering to like play Star Fox like in 64 games, and I'm like, fuck.
Sweet Jesus. Well, I'm trying to do Wolf's Blood Sword. What?
What
What
do you
is
need?
all
What's
this
how do you
shit?
farm it?
Oh, this was an Estus flask? What the fuck am I doing here? Sunlight Talisman. Where are you? Oh, there you
What
are.
is that? What is it you're farming for?
Oh, we're not farming. We're just looking for, we're continuing in the quest, I guess, or clearing out the area.
Okay, just playing the game.
I'm poisoned. Mmm. Yeah, I'm curious what that thing is. Oh, first try. Oh snap! This is not gonna be good.
They said that Shadow of War
Oh
is
shit!
bullshit.
What do you mean?
That there's like an end game that is basically the fourth act of the game, right?
Okay.
And it's hidden behind a paywall, pretty much.
Called it. Fucking.
They hid it behind a paywall.
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
Because
Nameless
it has loot
Nighthelm?
boxes. Because you remember that you can like make your orc troops or whatever
Yeah.
the leaders of the keep or whatever. So in the end game, which is like part 4, like the fourth chapter or whatever, you have to protect your sieges, your castles or whatever, 20 times, and then like you get a final cutscene, I guess against Sauron or whatever. And that's how you get the true ending, and it's a big grind because those enemies are like super tough, so you gotta like super love. It's like 40 or 50 hours of gameplay more out of the 15 hours of the campaign that the game has. The game is like 15 hours and it's 40 or 50 hours via grinding like a pleb, or you pay to win and you get the end game.
So wait a second. In
it's
other
a-
words, the whole thing's a grind. Like out of the.
The end game, the end game.
Let's see if we can-
And there's a way to bypass it, but it's like like bullshit compared to people that just pay, because they just pay and they just get everything. You know what I mean?
Did this just come out today or something?
It's supposed to come out in a few days, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Well, why are there already complaints about it? Did they test it out? Like, did they show it in a
Because
video or wait, let's play?
Reviewers were testing it out, and they're complaining.
Oh, jeez.
Because they interviewed the head guy for Shadow of War, and he was like, no, it was play tested without the paywall, so like, there's a good rich venture, blah blah, but there's online, like
It's online? I don't want online in a game like Shadows of War. I want to kill stuff.
it's the online, yeah, the online isn't PvP. It's like raiding the castles of other people. You know what I mean?
That's still
And
stupid.
ranked.
That's like like Metal Gear
Well,
5.
maybe, like,
I don't want that. I
because
could play Metal Gear 5 if I wanted that.
it comes to a point for Shadow of War where you just have all the keeps. You know what I mean? So it's only so you can keep
Ooh.
invading other places and kill their leaders and stuff.
That's not going to keep me in there. That's like saying there's PvP Batman. Because it's basically Batman Arkham, like, it's the Arkham series, but with a freaking sword. That's pretty much what Shadows of War is. And it's fun the first time, but I wouldn't drop $80 for a game that throws a paywall at me.
Exactly. This is the shit I've been trying to tell people.
Ah, backstab, mother.
I kind of don't want to deal with that bullshit, but I'll probably just wait till they come out with a game of the year with a shitload of DLCs or whatever, and then just buy it then.
Well, that's what you should always do.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's explore before we
If
heal.
they do it anyway.
As we killed this guy. Let me see if there's like an item back here.
Seeing as it's already a game I have to pay for it, I have to pay again for more money
Yeah, man.
just to get the goddamn ending.
Yep, nope, I'd be like livid. Livid.
That's a eat a dick. Before I do
I don't understand, like, even Forza Is it Forza? Wait, what was the last car game that came out? Forza, right? Forza 7 or
No say.
whatever?
No say.
Or whatever, either Gran Turismo or the new Forza, one of the two has
Oh.
has DLC. The new wrestling game has DLC. The new NBA game has, uh, pay to win.
Have DLC in the NBA. Oh, you mean the newest one? Okay.
Yeah, like credits and
But
shit.
with
You know what I
stuff
mean?
like that, I'm not surprised. Like with freaking sports games, like of course they're gonna make. They want more money and they're gonna make more. You know,
No, but it just came out.
DLCs.
It just came out. Like
Not
every
surprised.
game that's
Still
coming
not
out,
surprised.
every game that's coming out has like, oh, pay for credits. You know what I mean? Like a freemium game on your phone.
Like,
Every AAA game is doing that now. For some fucking
It's
reason.
fucking stupid because they just being greedy assholes because they're just tearing apart the game and they're trying to be selling shit after they pay $60 and I'm like, yo, so
Yeah.
because I'm gonna pay $60 and then you're gonna say, hey, we got this, that, and the other, and I said, like, see, you can do that with a free play game.
Yeah, for sure.
they fucking killed me.
$60 up front to pay some more
Yeah.
money. I'm gonna tell you to go to hell.
Yeah, exactly.
What was the game I was reading a review about that they said just that you could like spend money and just get money. What was it? Rather than farm it out.
Wait, what?
Just put it in the easy button. There you go. It's your wallet.
Probably any game, really. Like any new game is doing that. Like other if it's not indie, like other than indie, if it's not indie, then if it's AAA, then it probably has some type of paywall or.
Okay,
like
so but
microtransactions.
paywall would mean that you can't go through it without buying. You know.
No. Like big grind if you're not paying 40 to 50 hours to get the true ending. So on top of the 15 hours you put in for the story, you got to put in 40 to 50 hours more.
So
Or
in
you
short,
can just pay and just get the legendary orcs or uroks or whatever the fuck, and just get to the end game like that as quickly as possible.
so in a sweet, short, and simple, as I said, told some like years ago. Actually, no, I think it was beginning of this year. But nonetheless, I told him, watch. Normally, when you normally to unlock a character or something in a fighting game, you had to just simply play the game. And how you said,
Yeah.
you guy at a certain time, or a certain ending, or what have you, you will get to unlock them. But nowadays, it's like they want to put everything through the paywall. Now it's like, how can I put it? Say you have a Final Fantasy game and you're grinding for the Archer Sword, you have to beat some badass boss to do that.
Yeah.
Instead of having it in the game, they're gonna put that shit on paywall.
Yeah, man. It'll come to that because even Final Fantasy 7 is like, I feel like each episode is gonna be like $20 more or whatever. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do with that. By the way, Jason, add Saris to the Discord. And bullshit, dude.
Let's see.
What are the game?
Let's see. Invite people.
I don't know.
Copy.
Man.
Sirs. Okay, let's.
Personally, como que, like, apart from everything, like, from those new games that are doing that shit, like, I don't know. Like, the first thing that comes to mind is, like, Bethesda, because they're doing, like, a really shitty job with the Creation Club and shit. And I just regret so hard buying Fallout 4 at all.
You regret buying it? Why?
I don't regret buying it
It's
at
the
all.
worst. It's the
like,
worst Fallout. It's the worst Fallout from the new ones.
For
It's the
now, what they're doing for now, I can get away with, like, not buying their shit.
Yeah, I could. Well, the thing is that Bethesda, I don't know, like, I don't know how involved Bethesda is in a lot of games. Like, is Bethesda like the full blown, like, just the publisher, or like a full blown involvement? Like with Fallout, they're the full blown involvement. Skyrim, they were full blown involvement. Elder Scrolls Online, they were full blown involvement. Like, but with like Doom, for example, they were just the publisher, and ID Software did the game, and Doom was great. Like, no matter what the fuck anybody says about the story, Doom was good. Doom was holy shit level good.
As a developer, they're I don't know, they're not doing great. They did something great.
But
with
the
Skyrim,
shit is
which I
that
love.
exactly Skyrim came out well, maybe a few years, like maybe 5. No, was it 5 years?
I want to say it was like that. Been up for a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah, but then they didn't really shoot out another game that was like Fallout, like like, cause Fallout, all the Fallout, what the fuck is this Fallout called? Dude, I'm
New
kindled
Vegas?
up and I'm looking for you and I can't see you.
Before.
Yeah, New Vegas came out before Skyrim, right?
Yes.
And it wasn't even made by Bethesda.
No, that was Black Isle Studios.
Oh, yeah, Obsidian. Obsidian.
Obsidian, my bad.
Yeah, so the latest thing was Skyrim before they shut out Fallout 4. At least to my knowledge. And so far,
Okay, I'm a like if I play a Bethesda game, I want to take like a big stroll for story, you know what I mean? And Fallout 4 is just a big old dookie of disappointment, dude.
Yeah, it's like they tried to experiment with the voiceovers, but the way they implemented it was like, wow, you could have answered that 18 different ways depending on your skill level and what you spec in, but nope. Sometimes a person, your character, makes it sound like they're asking a question instead of sounding sure of themselves. When
Yeah.
It's my level.
And basically in Fallout 4, you're just a yes man.
how am I yes,
Maybe-
man?
Maybe like a grumpy yes, a sarcastic yes, a yes, and a questionable yes. They go like yes,
Saris,
and then the
welcome to
conversation
the
keeps going.
Discord.
And it's like,
Hello.
really? Hello, Saris.
You might want to mute the stream if you're watching it still, because that echo though
Can you
Wanna-
hear us, Saris?
gonna burn up some
Talking.
shit.
They
Walker?
don't have a mic.
Or maybe he doesn't have
Fuck it.
perms. Let me see. He might not have perms.
And Saris said he already did as far as the stream goes. And Saris, the person you should be talking to is Mashala. He's the one with the stream. He
Yeah.
can't read you from me. I can just read it to him.
Mm-hmm.
While fighting enemies in the game that is a boss.
Call notes,
And it's gonna
mention,
get hectic.
profile, user volume. I'm gonna move you down to 30. Hello. Yeah, I see you here. I see you here. Roles as an
And,
administrator.
I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, the story in Fallout 4 is just bad. It's not engaging, and there's 2 quests where where it really matters, and it was very interesting. And one of them I never did it because I never found it. It's the quest where it's like there's a lab on the other side of a lake in a tunnel. You know the one? I don't know.
It's Fallout. You have to be more specific. than that.
It's like a little town with a fence and everything. And when you go into the little town, you have to take a test to know that you're not like a synth or whatever.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
That quest was fun. It was interesting. It was different. It was kind of like
dude.
out there.
What
And I
is
did it
that?
on my second playthrough, and I was like, oh, this is so cool. But then every other quest feels just the same. Just, oh, pick this, bring it back, fetch quest, fetch quest, fetch quest. Oh,
The thing
that
I
was-
didn't like is like
Oh.
when you started to do something before you even really started to get within, say, like the Brotherhood of Steel or the Minutemen, for a great example. Oh, you're
Mhm.
automatically the general. What the fuck?
Yeah. We suck so
I
hard
just-
that we just make anybody the general. Dude, that was so stupid.
And what was that? I think it was my second playthrough. I was pretty much going ahead with the story, but before I could do anything, before I could go ahead with the story with the Institute, it was like, oh, well, before the Minuteman can help you with that, you actually gotta save this settlement. And I'm like, it's a goddamn hole in the
That's
ground
cool with me,
truck sticking
Saris.
out of it. I wanna kick him. I wanna kick him right in his balls so hard. Like, bitch, get out of here.
I don't know if you've ever seen it, but I still have never seen the fake Preston that you meet in the wild.
The fake Preston Garvey, yeah. I'm
Dude, I just want to meet him and try to talk to him like, yo, buddy, what's up? Like, you know, everybody always goes like, you're not Preston or whatever. I just want to talk to him like he is, not pay him at all, and kill the shit out of him. You know?
Who's Preston? Isn't Preston from the third game?
fourth.
No, Preston is the guy who makes you the general of the Minutemen, which is the Infinite Quest guild, to say it like that. But they just suck.
Yeah.
They just suck. Well,
Yeah,
dude,
basically,
honestly,
the-
like, if it bothers you so much, just fucking go. You know, like,
There's the
cool.
one
Like,
road I wish
fucking
I
go
could
back to
follow.
Skyrim though. Skyrim's got so much shit still that you can do, and people are still finding shit new. You know.
Raiders.
For
He
sure.
said he wishes
Whenever
this
I
guy to
can.
Raiders. And